Turn my headphones up. All right. It's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. What's up, beautiful people? It is Pretty Girl Love Trap content, and we are gathered here this evening for, of course, Trap Holidays, all right? New Year's Eve, okay? Oh, it's a trap, y'all. We got to improvise, okay? We got to make sure we know what it is, okay? Because, yeah, we got to get it popping. We got to count down some of my favorite moments. Of course, I want y'all to chime in as well because we family, okay? But let's see who's up in here before we get started, okay? Let's see. We have Savannah, DeMarcus, the homie, BB. How y'all doing? What's up? Make sure you guys are doing all the things to support your girl because, you know, your girl love y'all, all right? And just thank you for all of your support. 2022, you know what to do. Please like the video upon your arrival, okay? If you're watching the replay, please chime in and what you guys think of my list, okay? Because, yeah, we all have different opinions, all right? We all have different opinions, all right? So I have a few different countdowns, so we'll see how much we can get through before we get, you know, to the top 10. I just want to just recap a couple small little countdowns that I find interesting for 2022, okay? Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all doing all right. Savannah, I know you said you was, you know, dealing with some health issues, so please let your girl know you all right. You in the chat, so we at least know you on and popping and, you know, watching us. So I definitely was praying for you, girl. So hope all is well. You all right, DeMarcus? Hey, Tamika Boo, how are you? It's Capricorn season. Hey, it's Capricorn season. Tamika's birthday's coming up. My birthday coming up. So we got a lot to celebrate, okay? Because it ain't just a new year, okay? It's a new age coming up in here. All right, so Capricorns, stand up, all right? So, and of course, New Yorkers as well. Hey, Detroit, what's up? What's going on in the D? Y'all getting some of that snow? Are y'all okay with the weather? Because y'all already see what's going on in Buffalo, okay? I lived in Buffalo when I was in elementary school for like 1.5 years, y'all. It was fun back then, okay? It was fun to be out of school for weeks at a time due to the snow, but at my grown age, we not doing that no more, okay? So how y'all doing with the snow in Detroit, whoever's up north? It's been cold down here in the South. No snow, though, by the grace of God, all right? Because I don't have time for that, all right? Oh, Tahoma, you the 18th? Okay. Yeah, we might have to have a little, you know, Capricorn party, all right? All right, Aquarius, y'all pop in too. All right, Savannah. We doing a little bit of a zodiac roll call up in here. I ain't mad at that. Oh, 50 degrees. Okay, Detroit. All right, y'all over there in bathing suits over there, okay? Chilling. Y'all, your girl had to get her a little drinky drink. Okay. Okay, you know, so y'all, let's get into it, okay? I may have to break my countdowns on a couple lives. We'll see how much we can get through. I'm not trying to keep y'all too much longer, okay? Because I know y'all got things to do. But your girl got some lists, okay? So let's start off with my top 5 TV characters of 2022, all right? So I have a couple honorable mentions, okay? This list was so hard because it was so many good things on TV. Now I have to preface all of my lists. I have to let y'all know your girl does not watch a whole lot of TV. I know a lot of people out there can consume so many different types of content. I can't, okay? It's a lot for me, okay? So I do, you know, honestly watch a handful of shows. So If I'm missing some things, some shows and characters from y'all list, I apologize, but this is my list, respectfully. Okay, so this is from my point of view and from my viewing pleasures. Okay, but please chime in on some of y'all favorite characters and your list as we go. Okay, hey Daria, what's up? How are you? I hope all is well. All right. All right. So first honorable mention. All right. If y'all watch We Own the City, all right. Now, this one is a little controversial because this is based on a true story. So it's like, is it really a character since it's, loosely based? I don't even want to say loosely based. So child, it was doing all the things. But this was based on, the corruption of Baltimore police. So John Bernthal, Lord, this actor, I mean, this man, give him all the things, okay? I don't know how many awards he's received, but give him all the things, okay? He did hell of a great job playing Detective Wayne Jenkins and We Own the City. It was on HBO. It was a mini series. It was 6 episodes long. I'm not sure if they'll follow up and do a season 2, but it was definitely a hell of a show to watch. Definitely reminiscent of The Wire. Gave me all the feels of The Wire. But this stuff here, child, it was actually true for the most part, okay? But the entire show was great. I reviewed it. I definitely enjoyed the show. So yes, Wayne Jenkins, John Bernthal, honorable mention. So yes, y'all. Next honorable mention is Jeffrey from the Bel-Air reboot. Okay, I was about to say the Fresh Prince, y'all. It ain't the Fresh Prince, it's Bel-Air. But I love the twist they did on Jeffrey. Jeffrey now he's suave. Okay, he got swag. He get things done outside of the household. Okay, he catches everything. All right, so I definitely enjoy Jeffrey because yes, all right, and yeah. Season 1 of Bel-Air was definitely a great show. All right. So y'all, if y'all not on it, y'all not on it. What's up, Brillo? Come through if you got time. Oh, y'all internet down. Oh, I ain't gonna lie now. My bars was looking hella low before I got on live, so I was a little scared. But if you so happen to get on and popping, feel free to hop in, Brillo. But yeah, thank you for coming through. But yes, Jeffrey, honorable mention. All right. So, number 5 on my list. All right. It's Paperboy from Atlanta. Okay. Now, Atlanta, I don't even know where to begin with this show. I mean, they touched on all of the things. It was so complex of a show. They had a lot of subtle things, but a lot of things that was thrown in your face. Okay. And it was all for the culture. Okay. So Paperboy, he definitely shined a light on a lot of different things when it comes to the Black community, as well as the other characters. But Paperboy is definitely up there. So I'm going to give him top 5 of my favorite TV characters of 2022. All right. Number 4. Now, I know Force is definitely not my favorite installment of the Power universe, okay? And I hate the way they did my girl Liliana, but she is number 4 favorite character. I mean, she was handling Tommy like no other, all right? She was versatile in the drug business. I mean, she can cook, okay? She can sell. She had so many different attributes when it comes to the trap world, okay? So yes, Liliana is my number 4. And, I just love her character. I mean, she had wit. Her comedic timing was bomb. She was definitely unexpected to appear from the original Power. We're going to get into her a little later because she shows up on the show on my countdown a little later. But Liliana, number 4, favorite character of 2022. Hey, HEA, what's up? Tamika, you like Paperboy too? Okay, I'm not alone. Hey. All right. Number 3, top of the top 5. All right. It's Wanda, y'all, from Snowfall. Okay. Gail Bean, I mean, I don't even know where to begin, child. Like, she has talent, all right? So she gets all of the things, okay? I just love her versatility. If y'all don't know, Snowfall is pretty much my favorite show. And one of the reasons why it's my favorite show, because it illustrates a drug show, yes, of course, but it shows the transition pre-crack and, not post-crack, because we still got crack going on up in here, okay, even though people found other drugs. But I just love that it shows, the transition pre-crack to crack, and it just, really just, if you don't really know, like, for instance, I had family members that were on drugs before I was born, so I didn't know who they were like before drugs, but it just kind of shines a light on, how people get hooked and the struggles. And right now she clean, y'all. She clean, and she actually retweeted a tweet. I tweeted her about Snowfall. I said, I just want you and Leon to make it to Africa safely, okay? That's all I want for Christmas, okay? Just for Christmas. That's all I want is for them to make it, but just something tells me it's not going to happen. She's also doing her thing as Roulette on P Valley, all right? But Gail Bean is a force to be reckoned with. Of course, she's been in the game for a few years, but I definitely just see so many big things for her in the future. I mean, she's doing big things now. She's on 2 top-rated shows, but I definitely need to give my hat off to Gail Bean. Shout out to The Spot Real Talk is another YouTube channel. And their panel is awesome. They invited me to interview Gail Bean and, to discuss her role as Roulette. So shout out to them. If you haven't seen that, please check that out. Definitely a great experience. She was a cool girl. Her flight was delayed and everything, but she was not canceling, y'all. She was talking to us, walking through the airport, on the plane, and, waiting for her baggage. Like, she was professional the entire time. Like, the actress and her character, top tier. Nothing to say bad about Gail Bean, okay? DeMarcus says Gail Bean is a dope actress. I love her as Roulette in P Valley. Yes. HEA, she has some serious range from Snowfall to P Valley. Definitely, I agree with that. Savannah said Uncle Clifford, Murder, Rock, Nina from Riches, and Mercedes. Ooh, that's a great list. That is definitely a fire list. This was so hard. I wanted to do top 10, but then of course you get to 11, 12. I had to cut it off at some point, y'all. I haven't seen Riches yet. I want to get into that, but y'all don't be having the time. All right. Oh Lord. The homie, it was go search in YouTube The Spot, SPOT Real Talk. And you should see their page. You have to go through because they have interviews with multiple people from different shows, a lot of the shows that I review. But it should have Gail Bean picture on the actual thumbnail. So check it out. It was from I don't even know what month it was. I apologize, but it was a few months ago. It was when P Valley was popping, so towards the summer. Detroit, number 3. Yes, number 3 is my list. Detroit. We're not trying to debate up in here, boo-boo. But she's number 3 out of 5. So I think that's pretty good, okay? It was definitely a struggle going between some of the characters, but I'm gonna put her at number 3, okay? Number 2 is Marvin from Raising Kanan, all right? Now, I'm not even going to lie. Season 1, he was okay. He was up in the list. Because Lulu really, that was my boo-boo, okay? I love me some Lulu. Then Marvin was like, okay, Marvin. He was next. But the roles have reversed, okay? Marvin is my all-time favorite right now. Just because of, his range. We see him, go through a lot of different things with, parenting, just overall, just self-struggle, and just really trying to find himself and his footing, just with his lifestyle. So I definitely enjoyed Marvin. Very invested in Marvin and the character, the actor London Brown. He's actually a comedian. Check him out. Google his name on YouTube. He's definitely a fun comedian. I've seen a couple, clips from some of his shows. I know he do a lot of shows in LA. But London Brown is fire. I haven't really watched any other shows he was on. I think he was on Ballers, possibly. I think a couple HBO shows. But Marvin, I'm sorry. And I have to say, I'm maybe a little biased because he's definitely reminiscent of a lot of people I grew up around, particularly my biological father. They are very similar in aesthetic and swag. So that's probably part of it, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, he was on Solar Train. I haven't caught that either. And I know Sean, he played, Sean from Power. He played Don Cornelius. I saw a lot of commercials about it, but I have, like I said, I don't get to watch a whole lot of TV, y'all. So yes, Marvin. Number 2. All right, number 1 is Lil Murder. Okay, so let me explain myself. I shouldn't even have to. I really don't have to, but of course I'm going to explain why he's number 1 on my list. Just the complexity of the character alone. The internal struggles, child. I mean, who take me to the king? It's just a lot. It's a lot, okay? And honestly, I feel like this is definitely art imitating life, because I do feel like there's some people out there living this type of life where they're trying to, of course, be successful in their craft on a main stage, and there's some conflict, okay, with their true selves. So the actor, his range is phenomenal. Oh my God, he owes me nothing, okay? J. Alphonse, he's definitely all that. I can't wait to see him, of course, in the next season of P-Valley, whenever we get that child. And I do think he got a couple other roles in the Lou, so we're going to be seeing more of him. But he's number 1 because he was just fly. He was fly, okay? Even though he played a gay character, he had some of us women like, okay. Okay. Yes, Detroit. Patina is a great character. She will definitely be in my top 10 list. But she didn't make the list. I love her, but. And this is 2022, y'all. This is not overall. This is from what I've seen on the seasons that premiered this year. Okay. And this is my top. Not necessarily, I'm not really including necessarily, even though everybody's talented, I'm not talking about talent or what they've done, just my top favorite. Okay. But she's bomb. Raquel is bomb. Okay. But this is an opinion show. It's my opinion. Okay. I couldn't tell y'all what my top is, okay? Yes, HGA, yes. All right. So that was my top 5 TV characters of 2022, all right? Now let's get to the shows. Now this was even harder, y'all. And like I said, I haven't watched all the shows. I know y'all most likely watch more shows than I do, but based on what I review and watch this year, this is my top, okay? And I have a few honorable mentions, okay? Because I don't even know if I want to rank these, honestly, because it was hard. It was hard, okay? So, honorable mention, The Best Man, because I'm on episode 6, y'all. Literally, my TV is paused. I got like 10 minutes left on episode 6, and I'm loving it thus far. Of course, I'm not sure if I want to review it, because sometimes you just want to just enjoy shows, but it's so much reviewing content and just opinions I want to express regarding this show. I don't know if I want to fit into my schedule, because it's really some things I want to get out and vocalize about this. It's so much to impact. I just love the evolution of the characters. Some have a lot more character development than others, but nonetheless, it's a great show. I enjoy it. But yes, we're going to see what these next 2 episodes is giving, child, because I'm a little nervous about some people, okay? I'm a little nervous. Hey, Tamika, what's up? Thank you, DeMarcus. I appreciate that. But yes, Best Man, the final chapters It's on Peacock. There may be other platforms, but I definitely know it's on Peacock. And when I was like resubscribing to Peacock, because I unsubscribed when Bel Air went off your child, because I don't have time for unnecessary subscriptions. But if you have, actually, I shouldn't even say that because I think the promotion ended yesterday. But if you have like Spectrum cable, you get, I think, 12 months free for Peacock. You don't have to pay like the $4.99 because commercials, child. I can't. But please check it out. It's worth the $4.99. Okay, it's worth really more than that. But definitely check The Best Man out. I love it. I hope they are not done. I'm not sure if this is really their only purpose to do one season. Like I said, I got 2 more episodes, child, and I will be watching that when I get off here. Okay. All right. With Detroit, you said Best Man final chapter fired. I feel bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Now you got me thinking like, oh Lord, what happened, child? Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I'm nervous, child. Lord, I'm already been nervous, so you ain't really like increased the nervousness in me, but now I'm like on alert. But don't feel bad though. DeMarcus, you said you hope I review it. I may think about it. We'll see. Like when I review stuff, y'all, I try to be like as detailed as possible. And I thought about like just doing the season in one like hour. This is the type of show you got to take it like I said, a pot of greens, okay? Because each episode have so much to impact. I don't know if I can just do 8 episodes in 1 hour. Like, I don't know, but we'll see, y'all, because we got BMF and a couple other shows that I already have scheduled to review. Even though this is pretty much over, we'll see, y'all. We'll see it. So let's move on to the next honorable mention. Is Winning Time. If I don't know, I'm a big Laker fan. I mean, not so much. Now, let me preface this, because I hate when I say a big Laker fan. Honestly, I was a big Kobe fan, okay? I was a big Kobe fan. I really started getting into watching ball and, basketball in the, middle school, actually specifically Kobe's rookie year. So I just followed him in his career because he was my favorite player. And of course, so happens he's probably one of the last players that's going to be on just one team during his career. But this is about pretty much the dynasty of the Lakers, really in the Magic era. It was definitely well executed. I love the show. I have no complaints. It's aired on HBO. I did review it. I think they are doing a season 2. Not sure of the release date. But everything was top tier. The cinematography, just the acting. They kind of break the fourth wall, if you will. So it's definitely an awesome show. Like you said, if you don't even have to be into basketball to enjoy it. I just, I was drawn to it because I come from a basketball family and I love ball, and I, was very partial to the Lakers for about 20 years of my life. Okay. I don't know what they're doing now, but pray for them, Lord. Yes, Detroit Laker Nation. Okay. So next honorable mention is We Own This City. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. This was towards the like early part of the year. I should have worked it in my top 5. But don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me, because this was a great show. But yes, HBO, like I said, it kind of expounded on what we saw in The Wire. The Wire is like a prequel, if you will, but this is actually, loosely based, on a true story. But check it out. I mean, it's very triggering, okay? Trigger warning. All right. But check it out, y'all. Please do. You will not be upset. All right. So, all right, this is top 5, y'all. Oh Lord, what's number 5? Is Atlanta. Okay. Now, they actually had 2 seasons this year. But I'm more partial to season 4 than season 5. I mean, we touched on reparations, just Black culture in general. My favorite episode was Rich Wigga, Poor Wigga. Okay. That whole episode had me dying laughing. It was all in black and white. It was perfectly done. Like, Atlanta owes me nothing. I'm sad that it's gone. But just the amount of thought that was put into the writing. everything, just everything. Like it just, I think it low key should be viewed in like college like classes. Like I feel like you can teach courses based on these episodes, especially the latter seasons, definitely, because Atlanta was all that. But of course, some seasons I feel like it's better than others. But I'm gonna give that number 5. Number 4 is book 2 Ghost. Okay. Now, I was not on the Tariq train, okay, after he killed his father, okay. But I don't know, the writers, they be writing, okay. Hate it or love it, they be writing. And they really had the audacity to make us, or most of us, low-key root for Tariq now. And I'm like, how do y'all do this? How do y'all make us root for Tariq after years of frustration and aggravation? Okay, now we team Tariq, well, most of us, and I'm enjoying it. Now it's going to be a lot going on this next season. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, the marketing was fire. They are premiering it on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. So he's going to be doing a lot of things that's going to be St. Patrick-y. Okay, shout out to Sex. But I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. They've been kind of hyping it up, Michael Rainey and a couple of the actors. So I'm like, let me know what y'all going to give. Okay, let me know what y'all going to give. Oh Lord, let's see here. HEA, DeMarcus, you said HEA, Bel Air will be on February 22nd. Are you serious? I think I did see that, but now I just realized it's premiering the same day as Snowfall. Why y'all playing with me? Y'all, I'm really about to be on y'all like TV screens all day, every day in the next 3 months. Like all this overlapping with these shows. Ugh. Well, they did this last year. I literally was reviewing at least 3 to 4 shows a week. That's why I'm trying to get my rest now, y'all, because it's gonna be a lot. Okay. DeMarcus, you say you still can't stand Tariq, but you love the show. The Detroit says season 3 of Atlanta was the class it to me in season 2. Okay. Yeah, those were good seasons as well. Oh Lord, it's too much. Okay, so all right. Child, I done lost count, child. I done lost count. All right. This is number 3. I lied. This is number 4. This is number 3, number 4, y'all. Lord Jesus. Hold on now. Oh, this is number 5, actually. My bad, y'all. This was number 5. Book 2 was number 5. Ooh. What y'all gonna have to say about that? Okay. Now, I lied. Book 2 was number 4. Just kidding. Number 4. Atlanta was number 5. All right. Number 3, Snowfall. All right. Now I have to make it clear. Snowfall is my favorite show that's running right now. Okay. But this is 2000 of the 22 that I am discussing. Okay. And the season was great, but not the greatest season in Snowfall history, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, the tiger thing threw me off a little bit. It was a couple episodes. I was like, The whole Peaches thing got me frustrated. Like, it's a lot, okay? It's still a great show. I still love it. I still want to give it like an A- for the season. But it's number 3 for me, okay? It's number 3 for me, all right? Hey, boo, hi. Aisha, how are you doing? How you doing? All right, so HEA, you said, yeah, the tiger seems so unexpected. Yeah, and I know it's based on a true story. I get it, but it would just throw me off. I didn't hate it. It just, you got to spoon feed me. You got to spoon feed me. It's like when somebody put a little, unexpected, ingredient in a dish. It's like, all right, let me taste it for a look. Do I like it? Let me think about it. Let me think about it, all right? Hey, Tamika, you said you hope the last season of Snowfall goes out with a bang. I hope so. I do have faith in the show. I think my blood pressure is still going to be high because It could go so many ways, y'all. And we know it's based on a true story. So we're not sure if they're going to go with the true story or if they're going to go, the opposite way. I don't know, but it's stressful. Okay. Detroit, you said Big Facts PG season 5 was average. Bel Air come on February 23rd, by the way. Yeah, it's okay. That's good. The next day. The next day. Okay. When Uncle Jerome and Aunt Louie got married on Snowfall, I guess Scully had them all high off that ecstasy. Best episode of the season. That was your favorite episode, girl? It was definitely one of the most memorable, y'all. It was a lot. It was one of those episodes where, and really just the whole season, especially with a lot of these shows, you have to watch at least more than one because it's easy to miss things. Like, I have to watch shows more than once because I'm reviewing them. I mean, the ones I am reviewing. But even if I'm not reviewing it, some of them I'm like, oh, I missed that the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type to really be cooking and doing a bunch of stuff when I'm watching the show I'm reviewing. I'm tunnel vision. Closed caption on, okay? But Snowfall, yes. Number 3. Number 2 is season 2 of Raising Kanan, all right? Now, there were like a couple episodes where I'm like, okay. Especially the one, where they're in her, Rockin' Kanan was in the woods. It was a couple I'm like, I wanted a little more, but as a whole, in terms of the season, I'm going to give Raising Kanan a number 2 spot. Okay, and that's pretty much what it is. I loved it all. It was a lot of surprises. They kind of, spoon-fed us a little bit, which I appreciate because we don't know how many seasons we got, so I don't mind that. But yes, I'm definitely feeling they're going to kick it up a lot more in season 3. Okay. All right. Numero uno, y'all. I know this may be controversy, but this is my list. Okay. This is my list. If you want me to tell Beyonce's internet your list, go ahead in the comments. All right. And I will politely display it on the screen. Okay. All right. My number 1 top show of 2022 is P-Valley, okay? And it's a lot of reasons, but I'll just try to keep it short. I mean, the cinematography, the dialogue, the acting, the investment, the emotional investment that I dealt with in this show. I mean, I don't have nothing else to say about it. I'm sorry. Yes, HEA wardrobe, the music. Like, I'm sorry. It was my top show. It was my favorite show to review. It was just it was so many things. I mean, it was just funny, just the acting. Yes, HEA Loretta Devine. Like, it was all the things. So I loved it. So that was my top 5 TV shows of 2022. Yes, Tamika, great point. I forgot. P-Valley covered a lot of important topics. I mean, just sexuality, marriage and infidelity, open marriages, abortion, just so many things that I'm actually, missing right now. Gang culture, so much, familiar, issues, being caregiver of your elderly, I don't know if she had Alzheimer's or dementia. We covered COVID in a classy way. So yeah, it was so many things. Strip club culture, of course. So it was a lot of things that they covered. So P-Valley owes me nothing, okay? All right, y'all. So let's get into the main list, okay, while we here, okay? So yes, now this is my, okay, M to the Y. Johnny Gill said it 3 times. My. Top 10 TV moments of 2022. Now, can be any type of like, they went there. I'm upset. Shit, like, that's what's up. I'm happy. I'm sad. Oh shit, I'm frustrated. Oh shit, I can't believe they just showed me that in front of my face. Like oh shit could mean anything. Okay, so if you or if anything invoked any sort of strong emotion out of me, whether anger, frustration, happiness, excitement, is on this list, y'all. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not even gonna lie, that I'm missing some things. But based on my recollection, okay, on the December of the 29th, this is my top 10. Now, somebody in the comments may remind me of something that I may have forgotten. Okay. Somebody in the comments, if you're watching a replay, okay, that's what y'all need to let me know what y'all favorite moments are, because they may be some of mine, but I tried to narrow it down, y'all. I tried to do it. All right. Let's see here before we get into it. Marcus said, my baby, Mayor Bishop Patrice will buy on the election. Girl, yes, she did that. Woo, child. Yes, HEA and Tamika. Important. I can't believe I forgot those. Domestic violence, child abuse, yes, trauma, money management, okay. a lot. So do not sleep on the P-Valley, okay. All right, so let's get into my list. All right, so number 10. Actually, I got an honorable mention, actually. My honorable mention. Oh Lord, church porn, y'all. No, they didn't. They tried to rebuke Juke, okay? So this is like, I believe, episode 7 or 8, don't quote me, of Raising Kanan season 2, when Lord, not Kendra, what is her mama name, child? Anywho, it ain't important, but her mama and them church people, okay? Try to throw that thing called Jesus in the face, all right? And of course, they tried to, show her the relations between a man and a woman on this lovely TV screen. And I didn't expect to see that on my screen. It was kind of graphic. I mean, I'm grown, so I'm used to graphic things, but yeah, it just threw me off guard. I was like, oh, they going there. Oh, they going there. Well, that's my honorable mention. The way they rolled that TV out, like how they did it back in the day when we was in elementary school, when you either it's two situations. Either you going into class and the lights is off and you see that TV there, you know it's about to be popping. You know you about to watch a movie. You know you about to take you a good old nap. And I hope you brought your starter jacket, because you're going to need something to cuddle up, because it's probably cold in that classroom, okay? And second scenario, when you know you about to watch some TV, is when your teacher called one of your classmates to go to the media center or the library, if you want to call it that. And yet they roll that TV up in there. You know you're about to have a nice bomb nap, okay? And don't let it be after lunch, okay? So if it's right before school's ending for the year or right before Christmas break, you're going to see that TV, all right? Y'all type of amen. Type of amen if y'all remember them days, okay? I think we all, in similar age groups. I mean, I don't know what they're doing now on the TV. They probably got a flat screen or projectors they're using right now. But in the 90s, we had the good old TV, as they call it, with the booty in the back. Oh, God. All right, I ain't alone. I'm not alone. All right, I'm not alone. Yes, Kenya. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, Tamika, child, they was doing a lot. Whew. Yes. Marvin need to roll up in there. All the deacons, y'all can get it. All right, y'all. So that's my honorable mention. So let me get into the top 10, okay? And these are all debatable, but that's fine because it's my list, okay? All right, so number 10. Carlton on that stuff. Like when they showed Will going into Carlton's room in Bel Air, the reboot. And he was over there sniffing Xanax. I'm like, oh, the baby on that stuff. Like, I aged like 60. I would say 60 years, but yeah, I aged like 25, 30 years because I really got my grandma spirit on. And I was like, oh, not the baby on drugs. I'm like, oh, we going there with Carlton. Okay. And I know they probably stemmed it from that scene when the original Fresh Prince, when Carlton took the speed out of Will's locker and he was doing a hot mess a lot at the dance. But yes, I was just like, oh, the baby on that stuff. If y'all watch Bel Air, please let me know. Put a one in the chat if y'all felt similar. Okay, if y'all didn't watch Bel Air, please watch it. It's a great show. No, it don't have a bunch of, violence and killing, but it's definitely a great show. Great dialogue, cinematography, wardrobe, acting. Like, it's definitely top tier. Okay. But yeah, y'all, Carlton on that stuff. Number 10. All right. And Tamika said, yes, Carlton on that stuff was wild. Child, he was doing a lot. He had that one little breakdown. He was giving me Jessie Spano from Saved by the Bell when she was taking caffeine pills or something. I'm so excited. And I just can't. Who was watching Saved by the Bell? I know I wasn't alone, okay? Because I love me some Zach. Okay, Slater had his days too, but he was doing too much with the wrestling outfits, okay? All right, y'all. Let me move on. Oh, Lord, to my number 9. Oh, shit. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but oh, well. Oh, TV moment, all right? The untimely death of Lily, okay? Now, Force, Power Riders, y'all did a lot of things wrong with that show, okay? And one of the top things y'all did wrong was eliminating one of the best characters you could have added to said show, okay? And not only did you kill Liliana, you allowed Claudia to do it. She deserves so much more respect to go down by somebody of a better caliber than Claudia, okay? And so, Force, whenever you do come back, I really hope I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you. But I'm gonna be upset still because I'm still mourning the death of Lily, okay? She was versatile. Like, she was that girl. And her, JP could have got it on a poppin', had a little biracial baby. Like, it could have been a whole situation. And y'all playing with me while allowing Lily to die. I did not believe that. I just did not believe that. I think I got up from the TV. When that happened, okay? I'm like, this could not get any worse, okay? The scene alone was frustrating, okay? Y'all over there having dialogues and monologues and nobody dying. We over there holding guns, talking to each other, having whole conversations, nobody getting got. And then at the end, y'all kill Liliana and we all walk away to possibly die another day. Like, who, what, when, where, how? Like, what are we doing? Sorry, y'all. Let me calm down. Oh, Jesus. I got my blood pressure all hot. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, is this the same Power Riders? It can't be. It can't be the same Power Riders from 2012, 13, 14. Nope. Yeah, Tamika. Pissed me off. All right, y'all. I'm mad all over again. Let me know, Detroit. Do you know when Forrest supposed to come back? I don't think they're gonna tell us. They just told us when book 2, so never mind. I know you probably ain't heard because. All right, number 7. Actually, sorry, number 8. Showing sympathy for Symphony. Now, I didn't really think about this even occurring, but when I saw Raquel Thomas staking out Symphony Bassett apartment. At whatever clock this is, I'm like, bro, Symphony, you packing up in front of your apartment at 10 p.m.? I mean, I guess that's what we did back in the day when we went on road trips. We went in the middle of the night. But, bruh, I was nervous. Like, I remember that exact moment of me seeing her pick up the blicky. Pick up the blicky. Y'all see that pic? She picked up the blicky. And she had that rockabye baby feel, like that look. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, he is loose, and I understand, Lord, but I did not. He just wanted to go to North Carolina. Shout out to the wood. North Carolina, that's all he wanted to do is map out some, transportation systems. He wanted to have a good life, Lord. He just wanted to have a white picket fence and a wife that wasn't in the drug life. So we gonna see. We gonna see what happens if he pops up again. Maybe it's not good if he pops up again, because maybe that means he gonna die. But she spared his life, Lord. Okay, so she showed sympathy for Symphony. Okay. Ooh, they had my heart. Racing. Okay. Child. That was a lot. Okay. Let's see here. He said Rock only shows sympathy for 2 people. Kane and his Symphony. I mean, you can't have sympathy for too many people. You in this game, DeMarcus. Oh, Lord. Y'all. Yes, that was a lot. Okay. So let's move on. All right. Number 7 was Atlanta. Okay. Atlanta goes there, and I love it. Okay. So this episode, I believe, was called The Big Payoff or The Big Payback. I believe it's The Big Payback. And this was an episode about reparations, how the world would be if us with the melanin got some reparations, okay? And this was a hella funny episode. It was one of my favorites, probably top 10 favorite episode of the whole entire show. It was just hella hilarious. This character, he had somebody who she did her research, okay, and found out that his family owed her family some money because they were enslaved. And she wasn't playing. She wanted her bread, okay? She wanted his apartment, not even a house, but child, she was trying to get all the things. And then at the end of the episode, they had him like paying, getting 15% or so out of his check to pay reparations, child. It was hilarious, okay? Because I know y'all, I'm waiting for my money, okay? California over there look like they trying to, pass some laws. Like, come on, we need to make this a federal situation, okay? Where's our money? Okay. I mean, I know you can't really put a dollar amount on the suffering. I understand the 400 years was a lot, but I can give y'all the estimate of what I would want, what I would be happy with. Okay. All right. Beggars can't be choosy. Oh, I'm not sure if y'all up in Atlanta, but yes, that was my number 7. Okay. My number 6, ish moment of 2022 was Snowfall. I'm going to call this the Queen Louie scene, okay? So the whole season, Franklin and Louie, they low-key bumping heads, and, they meet up at a gas station to compare notes, and she really trying to hit up and talk to Teddy, and Franklin's like, nah, son, like, I cultivated this relationship with Teddy. You can't. Hold up, pump your brakes. I knew you held it down when I was, out of commission. But girl, you're doing too much. But he gave her a nice little cute dialogue, and she didn't really have too much to say after that, okay? But yes, Queen Louie, number 6, Snowfall, all right? All right, speaking on Snowfall, let's back it up with number 5, okay? And I'm going to call that Louie Did It, okay? So, child. Franklin, okay? Child. This shit was hilarious to me. So Kane is the older brother of Kevin, okay? Of course, Franklin, he accidentally killed his best friend, Kevin. So Dean wants some revenge, okay? So Dean found himself. I'm going to say found himself, okay? If you know, you know. in hospital bed, okay? Because we got a little war going on, all right? He's trying to kill Franklin and them. And by this time, Franklin fed up with Louis, okay? And they agreed, use that term loosely, not to retaliate on Kevin, okay? Franklin was like, nah, we're not gonna do it. Louis want to get back, okay? Franklin was like, nah, son. So Louis get back, calls your boy Kane, of course, to be in the hospital. He got shot. And he was like, oh, Louis, you want to steal my monies and stuff? Okay. So Franklin, he politely went over there to hospital room 22. Okay, I'm making that up. And he ever so softly whispered into Kevin's ear. Louis did it. I know that LA accent is trash, but if y'all know, y'all know. Like, I was like, oh, is that snitching? I don't know. I don't think that's not really considered snitching because it's, it's soldier versus soldier. Ain't no cops and police involved. But y'all, that was fire to me. I was like, oh, they went there. He said, oh, F that, auntie or not. So I don't know, y'all. Louis probably gonna have some blickies at her head next season, all right? So I am excited for that, all right? So that was number 5. All right, now. Number 4. Power Book 2 Ghost. Lorenzo need glasses. Okay, this is what I'm gonna call this because this boy accidentally killed. Okay, killed it. Okay, his stepson, I guess. I mean, that ain't really his stepson. I mean, I guess. But yeah, it's his wife's son, okay, that he don't know is her son at this point. But he thought he was killing Mecca, okay? And he ended up killing Zeke. There's about a 4 shade difference in the melanin. I don't know, maybe I don't know about a foot height difference, but it's some height difference. But yeah, it was nighttime. I don't know. Lorenzo had to been, 11 feet away. What are we doing? Lord, he done killed Zeke. I understand now, there was really nothing left to Zeke and his story. It makes sense to kill him off. But it's going to be some problems, okay? Because the way Diana Mouth set up, the way Monet is set up, it's going to be a lot, okay? I foresee Monet killing Lorenzo. But we're going to have to see how this story unfolds. I'm excited as hell about this. Yes, H.E., that was a big shock. I was like, Mama, no! What are you doing? I know you've been in prison for a while, but God, no, Lorenzo, you slipping like a pimp. You slipping. Oh, he pissed me off, y'all. He done killed the baby. He was only 24. He just found out that, though. Was it 24 or 22, y'all? I don't know. The math wasn't mathing, child. Oh, yes. Lorenzo is reckless like Kane. Good point, DeMarcus. The apple don't fall far on the tree, child. Oh, gosh. All right. Number 3. I'm going to title this, Peaches is a magician, too. Like, y'all, if y'all watch Snowfall, like, they're very good at making the math. They're very good at making things make sense. But the way that they pretty much laid out for us to believe that Peaches done stole at least $5 million in cash from Franklin Saint, while possibly seemingly either on drugs or having HIV or both. We don't even know, y'all. Child. with little to no explanation. We over there trying to fire Peaches at crack houses and at the VA. Like, and they really didn't spell it out. But when I realized what they was doing, plain in my face, I was like, oh, they pretty much trying to tell me that Peaches has stole all this money with no help. The market said Peaches ago. Detroit Peaches took all that monies with an S, all the monies. The whole time they making it seem like Peaches got AIDS or something. Then he went from having possible AIDS to be on possible crack. And now he possibly been scheming the whole time for that bread. I cannot wait for this final season, because I got questions that need answers. I don't even really care about Alton. Where Peaches at? Yes, Tamika. She said that Peaches story doesn't just sit right with me. That's what I'm saying. My spirit ain't rested. My spirit ain't rested. It would not rest until I get some clarification, okay? Because it's too much. It's all that money. That boy don't work hard for his money. And I'm telling somebody, grandma, that boy don't work hard for that money. If you wanted a raise, just say that. Franklin, was you paying Peaches minimum wage? Like what? I don't even know. We ain't never know where the man lived at. We ain't seen him with no honeys. Okay, I'm bringing it back, honeys. All right. We ain't seen him on no trips, vacations, or nothing. He just seemed like a vet that just always wanted to put in some work if needed. Okay. These bros ain't loyal. HJ said Peaches played like he was clueless, but he knew everything. That is facts. He's giving low-key like Milan/Dean tease from Power. If y'all watch my recaps on Wednesdays, y'all know what I'm talking about. We going through that right now. Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all, that's number 3, okay? So number 2. Child. Diana serving tea and more at dinner. Y'all, this scene was so classic. It's so good. Like, I mean, I rarely be the one to rewind scenes, like specific scenes, instead of watching the whole show over. Like, I'll really literally watch the scene. I believe, I forgot his name on social media. He has a YouTube page, Lou something. I'm sorry, I can't think of his name. He did a whole parody, like, y'all, this scene went hella viral. It was hella funny. Just knowing some background from Mary J. Blige and, you know, the other actors. Like, a lot of the stuff was improv. Like, this definitely was a top tier, like, moment. Like, Diana, she'd have had everything laid out. She done spilled all of Monet's tea. She was sick of it, okay? Sick of it. Not sick of it. Sick of it, okay? She'll tell all her mama business. All her mama business, y'all. Aisha, why you say Diana ain't shit? Marcus said Diana was coming with those headshots for everybody. How you gonna tell your mama? She could not stand her mama. That's when you see, like, these chicks don't be messing with their mama like that. They don't be messing with their mama. HA says Zeke only noticed he violated the NCAA age record. That's all he cared about. He just wanted to play ball. He just wanted to play ball because he don't know nothing. He just wanted to play ball. That boy had a chance to graduate, child. Woo, we literally had to go on there and take his exams for him to get him through. Lord. I don't see how Tariq was doing all that work. Jesus. He said, Aisha said, I fought my cousin for telling my business. I don't play them games. Ooh, child. Was it at a holiday function? Let me know. I'm nosy. Y'all didn't waste no food, okay? Y'all know I don't play. I'm real black mama. Like, don't be wasting no food. Y'all gonna spill tea, wait to after dinner, okay? Maybe dessert is maybe fine, but not during the main course. Not during the main course. That's just rude. Detroit, he said, shout out to Diane. I would never tell my mama. Oh my God. I mean, if you got a mama like Monet, though, I don't know. Oh, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This was teetering between the number one I picked to this. It was I was back and forth. I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not changing it no more. Okay. And some of y'all not gonna agree, but I don't care. This is my list. I love y'all though. I love y'all. And while I'm showing y'all my number one, type in what y'all feel y'all number one shocking moment of TV would be. I want to know because I'm nosy and I love y'all. Oh Lord. Oh God. Oh, you say you whoop her butt? Not at the boiling crab in Koreatown. Child. Did y'all eat the crab legs first? Like that ain't cheap. I'm just saying. That ain't cheap. Did you wait till y'all eat first, girl? Come on. But that's good strategy if y'all waited till y'all ate and you whooped her ass after she was full because you know she probably was sleepy with the itis. Girl, that's genius. Let me know. Did y'all eat before, during, or after dinner? Let me know. Let me know, girl. Oh, I should have some popcorn. That sounds juicy. Juicy. Okay. Tamika said they were fighting over that barbecue chili and cornbread. Diana will keep Lorenzo's secret to protect Lorenzo, though. You think so? I wouldn't be surprised, DeMarcus. Oh, y'all was put out, girl. So did y'all get away with like not paying for the food? Let me know, because if y'all got free food, if y'all ate and got kicked out and y'all had to pay, they probably made y'all pay. I don't really see them letting y'all. They're like, heady up and buy, heady up and buy. Shout out to Don't Be a Menace. Oh, y'all paid. Okay, I guess. Y'all could have just had a crab boil at the house. Then y'all would have no interruptions in the backyard, girl. But if you had to do it, you had to do it. Okay. So, number one, I know I'm probably going to hear some out of Detroit, but I don't care. Detroit is my number one because I was hot. I was invested. I was heated. I was pissed off. Okay. Number one, moment for 2000 of the 20 of the two. Ciao. Oh, Lord. Keyshawn's not so great escape in P Valley, y'all. When they went over there and took baby girl to prison, when she been getting beat up for years, providing for years, shaking that ass for years, using what she got to get what she want for years. Yeah, I was pissed off. Like, the actor who plays Derek, bless his heart. But the actual character, Derek, he get hands and feet from me, okay? I was so invested in this character, and we all probably know people that have been victims of domestic violence. Like, it's definitely not a game, especially when kids are involved, especially when you're trying to do the right things, trying to make the right steps, and you just keep getting down. Like, oh my God. It was a mama no moment. And the stepmama get hands too. Because you took them babies out that house. Well, you let Derek take them babies out that house. And you was snitching. You was hating because you miserable. I was so pissed off at this scene, y'all. Oh, gosh. Big bad wolf Derek. I was upset. I was upset, y'all. But that was my top 10 TV moments of 2022. Now, I do have another list. I wasn't trying to go. I mean, I don't know. I was teetering if I should make this another video, if I should just keep going. If I get at least 5 people, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all want me to do my top 5 pop culture moments of 2022, put a 1 in the chat. If not, I'm going to just do it a different day. Because I wouldn't try to be here too long, okay? I could try to do another 20 or so minutes. But yes, if y'all want to talk about a couple pop culture things that kind of, had me in my feelings, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Because I got to see if y'all got time, okay? I'll read y'all comments. You said, Tamika, I never wanted someone to die more violent and torturous death than Derek. Yes. Woo! Yeah. All right, I got 1. Keep going. All right, got 1. I need about 4 more, okay? Because I'm going to be here talking to myself. Or me in Detroit, okay? If that, we can, talking to Discord or something. Demarcus said, when Bishop Woodbine twerking on that pole, yeah, that was a good moment, too. It was so many countdowns. I was coming up with my brain. I said, all right, girl. All right, PG. You need to just simmer it down, okay? Well, y'all, this was a fun list to kind of, go over. DeMarcus just said 1. Okay, I need like at least 2 more people to be like, all right, go ahead, PG. I got a couple pop culture situations, okay, to talk about. All right, y'all see a couple people I want to talk about. So let me know. All right, Tamika, she in there. That's 3. We got. I mean, I'm not no auctioneer or nothing, but I need 2 more people. Going once, going twice, going once, going twice. But nah, some people got to catch the replay. I understand, hunty. All right. Let me just go ahead and just get it out the way. All right. Because at least 3 y'all said go ahead. Lil Murder said, DeMarcus said Lil Murder should have killed Derek like he did Pico. Child, yes. Derek, they probably not going to kill him because that's what we want, but we probably got to wait till 2085 to figure out, okay? All right, HEA said keep the trap trapping. All right, we gonna go ahead and just go through. All right, so I got a couple, pop culture situation. Now, a lot went on this year. A lot of people was hot messes. A lot of hot mess things happened. But I just kind of, wanted to narrow down to a couple things that, affected me in one way or another that I low-key cared about. All right. I didn't put everything on the list, child. Just a couple things, all right? A couple things. All right. An honorable mention is the glow up of Glorilla. Now, I don't know if y'all familiar with this, okay? But your girl, I'm a trapper, okay? I love trap music. And if y'all don't know Glorilla, she pretty much kind of low-key blew up, okay? She's a rapper from Memphis. She, is a solo rapper, but she kind of raps with other girls as well. It's like 5 of them. Gloss Up, Aliza, K Carbon, Slime Maroney. Like, these rap girls in Memphis, like, they've been having me on a chokehold, okay? I'm married, I'm big grown, but you can't tell me when I sing their songs, I'm 23 and then, popping it like it's hot in the projects. Like, you can't tell me like I'm not it. Like, it's really, they music be getting me through my day, okay? Get me through my day. But the glow up of Glorilla, I love her music, her style. She just fire to me. She definitely seems like a girl that's just not trying to change. Of course, we'll see. And just pray on the baby, okay? Because we know the entertainment business can be a hot mess, okay? So I just hope she's able to stay true to herself. But she's signed to Yo Gotti's label. I hope the paperwork work, girl, because we don't know. Because one of my favorite rappers, Young Dolph, him and Yo Gotti had pretty much a big feud. They did not F with each other. RIP Young Dolph, we lost him in the past year. He's definitely one of my favorite Memphis rappers. But yeah, I just hope the paperwork right and Yo Gotti do right by her and don't, do what most people would do, just try to scam up on, the lesser or people that know less about the business. So yes, the glow up of Glorilla, I love it. I mean, Tomorrow with Cardi B is definitely one of my favorite songs of the year. So yes, y'all. Yes, F and F. Like I was up in here married, just singing it like what? Ain't nothing wrong with the project. I'm just saying the way I be, just be in my zone. Yeah, that's how I be when I be playing Glorilla and her crew's music. Okay. All right. So next honorable mention is Carisha, aka Young Miami and Diddy. Like they've kind of like, I don't even want to talk about this, but I want to talk about it. Because it's all a scheme, y'all. Like I just feel like it's all a scheme. I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Diddy, his music, his contribution to the business, but I don't want to say too much on Beyonce's internet, but something with him is just, it doesn't agree with my spirit anymore. And I think a lot of things that he does is very strategic. It's definitely calculated. We already know he got a flock, okay, and she is definitely on his roster. He's making him a lot of money off her, and vice versa. Is definitely, I feel like, a lot of business and some pleasure involved in their relationship. But honestly, it's a lot of stunts and shows, I feel like. Diddy has been in the business, in the game for a very long time. He knows what he's doing. You know how to manipulate younger people. You know how to keep yourself relevant. You know how to reinvent yourself. I mean, we got Sean John, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love. There's so many names, so to me, it's like, whatever. She a city girl, but of course the math ain't mathing with the lyrics. But I mean, he's definitely, showering her with the material things. And if that's what's important to you, that's fine. I do feel like the feelings, they're a little unbalanced. I feel like she's definitely more emotionally involved than he is. But I mean, that's common, especially when you have an older person and a younger person. I don't want to make it gender specific because I feel like if it was a older woman and a younger man, it could be the same way, regardless of the gender of the two parties. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we know Diddy. He's good for messing with people that be young enough to be his daughter. Okay. And that's always suspect to me. Like, I don't like to age shame, but I feel like when people seek out others who are very much younger than them, it's because they know the person that they're in their age group can call the bull-ish. They definitely can call the bullshit out. And I feel like, sorry for cursing, just slipped out, but you can kind of get over with a lot of things when you're dealing with someone a lot younger and a lot less experienced. I'm gonna just say that. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Detroit, you said the song is dope, which just what? I like Cardi B's verse on the song. Aisha, you said, oh, Carisha's annoying. She's overly ghetto for no reason. I mean, my husband's from Florida, and I just know the Miami girls be like that. They be different. They be different. I don't mad. I mean, everybody got their own form of hood, so that's what they do down there. DeMarcus said, y'all ready for Young Miami? I forgot she's going to be in BMF. Thank you for reminding me. Detroit said Puffy's like 58 missing with younger women. Terrible. That's what I'm saying. Like, he had Kim. Kim, I'm sure they was pretty much around the same age range. Even his first baby mama, oh my God, I can't remember. Justice mom. I hate that because I love her. She's a stylist. If y'all can remember his first baby mother's name. But she was like 16 or so, 17 when they was together. He was like 21, 22. Even though that's different, a little different than being 60, messing with a 30-year-old. But y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. Aisha, you said she say argue with all his Black Asian women instead of leaving. Yeah, because I feel like she just wants to one, she doesn't want to be embarrassed because she's probably the more public figure of everyone else in his tribe. So she's trying to save face because she still low-key have a reputation, if you will. Like, people want to protect their image. So if your image is, oh, I'm getting Birkins, I'm not doing nothing, I'm playing with these dudes, but you're actually getting played in real life, it doesn't match. Even though I feel like her core audience don't really care either way. They just want to see you on Instagram with your, nice things. But at the end of the day, to each his own, child. Like she said, I wouldn't have made it public that I was sexting Puffy, Carisha down back. Detroit, she's Mary J. Blige's best friend. Yes. I don't know why I can't think of her name, and it's making me mad because I knew I would know it if I was. Yes, Aisha, Misa Hilton. Thank you. It was pissing me off because I enjoy her. But yeah, she styles Mary. She styles pretty much is credited with coming up with the styling of pretty much everybody that Diddy was either managing or had on his label, like from Jodeci to Mary to Faith, like all the people. Misa is hella dope. I love her. But yes, y'all, that's it with honorable mentions. I don't want to rank these next 5 due to sensitivity, possibly. So I'm just saying just my top 5 that either annoyed me or evoked some type of emotion. Because I'm sure there's more. I'm sorry, y'all. This picture is hella funny to me. Nick of the Canton and all his chilling, child. So as we've seen, and this kind of sped in, I believe, into 2001 as well. But yeah, Nick's click. No pun intended, but we know Nick Cannon, I believe either his 12th child was born or he's expecting child number 12. And it's a lot, y'all. And he recently was quoted in an interview stating that he is going through a little stress because he's having a hard time trying to find the time of spending time with his kids. All right. And this is the great debate because a lot of people feel like, oh, if you have money, you have status, you have resources, it's fine. Have all the kids you want. But see, a person like me, I understand the value of the things that money does not buy. The quality time that you need to cultivate a relationship with your children is invaluable. Some women would prefer time versus child support or money. Okay, both is, needed. Okay, don't get it twisted. But the fact that you have 12 kids, and I believe it's maybe 5 to 6 baby mothers. I hate using that term, but whatever. That's a lot. Okay, 12 kids is a lot in one household. Okay, I have 1 kid in my household, y'all, and Jesus, the amount of time and energy it takes to make sure that child is fed and wanted and given attention and needed. Like, and you got 12 and possible multiple states. Like, that is a lot. And I honestly feel that it's reckless. It's very reckless. It's sad. I really don't know what he's trying to do. Some people say it's cult-like behavior. There are a lot of theories out there. Of course, he's the only person that truly knows what he's trying to do because this is definitely all on purpose. But yeah, I just know Mariah is over there just looking at him like, bruh. Bruh, what are we doing here? Okay. And she also stated in an interview, or was quoted, that she wants him to spend more time with her children as well. So it's consistent to what he's saying. So I don't know what type of schedule he is going to have to be on, but it's going to be a lot, especially when it comes to milestones. Like, I think about graduations and things like that when, since the kids are so close in age, you can't be at, I mean, you can technically try, but suppose 2 of their graduations on the same day in different states. Like, what are we going to do here? You can't be no FaceTime daddy. Like, that ain't hot. That ain't hot. So I hope he figure it out. because it ain't cute. Okay, it ain't cute, man. Nick got a yes. Like, are you done? Are you done? And then of course we saw, Diddy has a new baby. We got Future over here. Like, it's a lot. Y'all really trying to just, y'all trying to all just have a basketball league? Like, what we doing here? And we know, like, having a lot of kids and a celebrity, it can go hand in hand. I mean, we saw, rest in peace, DMX. I love him to death. He had a bunch of kids, at least 10 plus. I heard it was up there towards 20. I don't know. We see Eddie Murphy. He got several children. Bobby Brown, so we have, it's not uncommon, but I don't feel like it was more so on purpose and this close. Like, I feel like he has a specific purpose. And I'm gonna just, oh Lord. Detroit, you said, PG, I hope you put Akon on your list. Dude is a clown. I actually didn't. I really haven't followed too much. I know the current thing that he's dealing with, but I didn't put that on my list because honestly, I haven't been paying much attention because it was holiday season. I really wasn't feeding too much of what's been going on in the past week or two, but I did know that he had some problematic things to say. So next one was Tia Mowry and Corey Harbert breaking up, y'all. I was in my feelings a little bit. I mean, I'm definitely no person to glorify, glamorize, and couple goal anybody. Okay, because I already know every marriage is different. What looks, good on screen may not be what's going on in the background. So I'm not that girl to be like worshiping any couples. But I would be lying if I didn't admit that I felt a little way. I was just like, oh, they're getting divorced. I mean, he definitely always gave me like unhappy vibes for some reason. Some people just have that demeanor. But yeah, I was definitely a little sad to find out about their divorce. But as she calls it, a graduation, and she's going to graduate to the next thing. And blessings to the both of them and their family, but I definitely was thrown off a little bit when I heard about this divorce. But at the end of the day, you just never know what people are going through. And then the heartbreaking news about Takeoff in his death, that was definitely sad. We've lost so many rappers and just Black men in general due to gun violence, and it's all unnecessary. I know 99% of the violent deaths that happen, especially with our young Black men, are preventable. You know what I'm saying? Unless you over there, not saying I'm condoning this, but if someone didn't harm anyone in your family or, didn't harm you or your life was threatened, there's no way. Like, when it pops on Friday, say, put up your dukes. Put up your dukes, you guys are punk sissified. Like, what happened to fighting? But of course, we quick to pick up a gun. These kids can't fight. I mean, we kind of saw that with the King Von situation where he was, winning a fight and they decided to level up and get a gun. So, his death was definitely a shocker. He, of course, I don't know her personally, but he seemed like the less problematic of the three in the group. He just seemed like cool, down to earth. Like I mentioned before previously, I went to Vegas on my 35th birthday, and I didn't realize it was fight night. It was Adrian Broner. I can't remember the other guy. I apologize. But I didn't realize that they were performing. So that was a great little surprise. So, I was able to celebrate with the Migos performing. And I remember Takeoff was late, apparently because he just flew in. And he flew in to fly because they had a residency apparently. And, he was about business and he just didn't want to be bothered. Of course, people stay in Vegas when they perform, gamble, whatever. But I just remember that because he was late to the performance and he went and did what he had to do. And apparently he hopped back on a flight back to Atlanta. But nonetheless, Takeoff, definitely sad. And I definitely am praying for his bandmates, friends and family, all his loved ones. And Brittany Griner, that was pretty much a big topic, especially in the latter half of really pretty much the whole year, because I believe she was in prison for 9 months or so. But it was all a scheme. I feel like this was definitely like a ploy. And I don't want to say the R word. We know what place we talking about. I feel like it was all strategy. I feel like at the end of the day, they got what they wanted. But I feel like this was definitely unjust and unnecessary. And I definitely understand. And I'm aware that other countries have their own protocol, their own laws. But this was definitely an unnecessary situation. But I'm glad that she is free nonetheless. I just pray that she is getting the proper mental care. And just everyone just loving up on her, because I can't even imagine being a president, you know, in the United States, but in a whole nother country where you're a woman, you're African American, you're LGBTQ, like who knows the mental things she was dealing with, not even knowing if she was coming home, because she was facing 9 years at some point. So yeah, that is definitely a lot. So I just pray that she gets all the healing she needs, and don't go back, girl. And this is another thing, you know, we always talk about the disparity of the NBA and the WNBA. And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty. I don't really watch the WNBA like that. I barely be watching NBA now because they be flopping and they be cheating and it be a lot. I'm not gonna go into another rant about the NBA, but you know, it's common for WNBA players to go overseas to make more money because they're not really being paid much in America. You know, some have been recorded to make $40,000 a year. You know, that's like a average job, if you will. And lo and behold, you can't really make that, you know, survive off that by yourself in this day and age. So hopefully she'll get some endorsements, maybe some BD endorsements, something that can kind of make up for the revenue loss that she is experiencing, because I don't think she will be back over there. I don't think she should go back anyway. But yes, for real. All right. And lastly, a willful gesture, if you will. This Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, it caused a lot of stir. I'm putting this as one of the top pop culture things because there were so many layers and different viewpoints that were discussed, and we beat this topic like a dead horse, I would say. Like, you know, coming from, you know, just acting right in front of the white folk, or, you know, just how we're supposed to, you know, behave ourselves in certain situations, to Black men, to celebrity men, you know, just violence in general. Like there's so many topics that we got out of this situation. But just quickly, my personal point of view, it wasn't that deep for me. It wasn't that deep. And a lot of people blame Jada. I'm of the belief that everyone is responsible for their own actions. Yes, I do believe in situations people can manipulate others to react certain ways. I definitely agree with that. But I just feel like at the end of the day, it wasn't that deep. It was a slap. Yes, it could have been somewhere else, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm from the hood, if you will, and whatever. Okay, whatever. So that was definitely an interesting topic. I mean, whatever. Tamika, you said the slap heard around the world. I was tired of hearing about this slap. Facts. I was so over it. After the first week, I'm like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. Somebody got slapped. People get slapped every day, B. The Marquis say you still think Will and Chris situation was staged. Okay. Yeah, some people was thinking that too. I don't necessarily believe that, but I don't know if we'll ever know. But hey, keep his wife's name out your mouth. Okay. That was pretty much top old pop culture moments of 2022. Just quick thing, 2022 is wrapping up. 2023 and me, upcoming channel events. Well, we know BMF is coming up, season 2, so I will be reviewing that. Of course, Snowfall, book 2. Now, I want to get into Godfather of Harlem, and I even hate, and I am literally embarrassed and ashamed that I haven't even watched this show yet, being a Harlem Night. But all is not lost, okay? I do plan on hopefully binge watching. I believe it's 2 seasons already released. And so I can be ready for season 3, I believe. But yes, that's pretty much it for right now. Of course, there are other shows we're waiting on release dates for. But yeah, stay tuned. I hope I get that $1,000. Lord, I'm gonna pray on that. Not gonna. Well, let me clear it up. $1,000, Lord. Somebody want to cash out me $1,000? Just kidding. I was saying my goal is to reach, of course, 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, in the next few months, especially with these shows coming up. So please make sure you're sharing your girl. Make sure you like in the comments. Liking the videos in the comments. Just doing all the things for your girl. Because I be working hard. Just bear with me. I'm trying to still get some movie reviews out. But yes, I'm definitely trying to take a break because I really hit the ground running this year. I was all over the place. I feel like I was Diddy in everybody's channels, and I was blessed. A lot of people came through and supported me. A lot of people invited me to their channels and their panels to hear my opinions. So I definitely appreciate all the fellow content creators of YouTube that have collaborated with. I mean, everyone is definitely great. All the personalities, all the content. So I appreciate all of y'all for thinking enough of me to have y'all on y'all's channels. Okay. But yes, that's pretty much it, y'all. Good night, Tamika. Thank you. I appreciate DeMarcus. Happy New Year to you. Aisha, happy holidays, everyone. Be safe. Don't drive drunk home, please. Yes, no drinking and driving. I appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Y'all all be safe. But yes, I will see y'all, of course, next week for Power and whatever else I have coming through. Make sure your notification bells are on. And thank you for coming through. If you're watching a replay, please make sure you like the video. Let's get into the comments and love you guys. Toodles.